everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the Imaginext DC Super Friends Robin and ATV. Now this is from the Streets of Gotham City subline of the DC Super Friends, and if you're not familiar with this line, it is basically ages 3 to 8 years old from Fisher Price, a line for the kids, but this is a DC Collectors channel and this is a DC Comics toy, so I'm going to review it. Actually, I got this thing a couple of years ago from one of my kids for Father's Day, I believe, or maybe a birthday, and you know, they bought this for me, so it does have a little bit of sentimental value to me because they actually, you know, picked this out themselves and said, "Oh, Daddy will like this." So here we go, looking at this particular figure. Haven't opened it, but we're gonna open it now. Take a look at the bottom of the box for the UPC information and all of that kind of good stuff. As you can see from the package, features, of course, the figure Robin and his ATV. Back of the package kind of shows you how the action part of this kind of operates. Gives you a look at, you know, the DC Super Friends line in general, and closer look here, and you can get several different, you know, sets that were readily available when this particular set was available. In fact, some of these, if you go to Walmart, you can still find some of these. I know my Walmart still has that Catwoman and Cycle set there. Alrighty, so that is the figure, so let's open up this figure and play with it. Okay, so here is the set out of the package. Surprisingly, this Robin does not have a cape, so I was a little disappointed in that fact. I didn't see that in the package, but he does not have a cape. As with all of these Imaginext figures, I'm just gonna show you the basic articulation that these things have. Not a lot, because they are kid-friendly figures and they're not designed to have much articulation, but this one, the head doesn't even turn. I thought the heads turn on most of them. Their arms can move, you know, up like that. This particular one can't, and they're designed to, let me get this in place here. They're designed to turn all the way around. That's pretty much it for the arms. There's no articulation at the elbows or the wrist or anything. Some do have articulation at the wrist. This particular one doesn't. That's what you get as far as the legs go. The legs do not bend one at a time to move back and forth. They bend together, back, and that's about as far back as you can go with that. But you know, all in all, you know, they are cool for what they are. But basically, I like these because you get these cool vehicles that you can use with them. Here is Robin's ATV, and as you can see, that it features the red and yellow paint scheme that Robin uses all the time. Nice looking vehicle. Free rotation on the tires, so that's pretty cool. He does have an action feature, which I'll show you in just a second. Here's a little thing. You mash down on this piece right here, and I guess the lights come on to kind of show that this is on and going for the kids. If you notice, there's a button here on the back. You push that, and it activates the claw in the front. Woo! All right, so let's put Robin on the bike. You know, I can see why kids love this. There's so many different DC Comics superheroes that Imaginext has made, so you get a lot of choices here, and I think the kids really dig that. Let's see if we can make him actually grab with both hands the Nah, not really. He can only really grab one. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's bring out a villain. I've got Killer Croc right here. We're just gonna drive by and grab Killer Croc as he's fleeing from Robin.
No, Robin.
Yeah, so I can understand why the kids like this. This is actually a pretty cool little set. Especially it has sentimental value to me just because one of my daughters bought this for me for a nice present, so that it does hold some sentimental value to me, and it will go on a prominent shelf in the display case just so it can be seen by everybody as they come in. But there you have it. Not a long video. This is just a kind of a cool look. If you're looking for this for your kids, you know, this is not expensive. These particular sets from Imaginext usually run $5.99 to $7.99, so not expensive. Even the bigger play sets are not bad. I mean, $49.99 gets you like a big huge bat cave with a couple of figures. So yeah, you know, this is sort of what I wish DC Comics would license off. You know, I wish they had a 3 3/4 inch DC Comics line. I know Spin Master is doing it, and maybe they will get there at some point, but right now they're not. And have vehicles, you know, that you can play with. But for now, you know, we'll have to settle for Imaginext DC Superheroes, and it's not a bad settle either. It's really cool, and it's a great way to get your kids involved and interested in DC Comics superheroes. Alright, so that's it. Check me out at DCCollectors.com each and every day for the latest DC Comics toy and action figure news. And you can also find me on all the social media sites at DC Collectors. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.